and welcome, California Thoroughbred Racing Club. Time for an update on Aristeia. First and foremost, Aristeia is in excellent condition. She has no ailments. Her feet are in great shape. She's sound, no soreness issues of any kind. Attitude is great. Appetite is excellent. She's looking really good. She's starting to dapple out, that condition we get in the spring when their coat gets really shiny and they get these light colored spots in their coat. And that's a sign of good health. You can see the dapples here. She's pretty sweaty and dirty. She's just come off the racetrack and hasn't had her bath yet. But these are the dapples right here. Former jockey Kayla Straw is doing the exercise work in the mornings now, and Kayla is working hard with Aristeia to maintain a good pace and keep her under control where she doesn't get away going too fast in the early part of her gallops, and hopefully that will translate into more control and a slower pace for Aristeia in a race. We're changing some equipment as well. One of the things we've changed is earplugs. We're using earplugs now, and it seems to have calmed her down quite a bit during the morning exercise. There are some other changes we're considering as well, possibly a shadow roll. That didn't seem to help her when we tried it in the past, but we've got a little different type of shadow roll we might use. Another thing we might try is French cup blinkers. They're not a curved cup that really restricts the vision. It just keeps her from seeing directly back. It's a pretty mild form of blinker. But we need time to let the other changes we're making take effect and see how she reacts to them before we start making too many changes. But what Aristeia needs more than anything else is racing experience. We entered 5 times before we got into this race. It was 6 weeks between races. We enter races, they don't fill, they don't use the race. There's not much you can do about that. But that does mean you have to be more adaptable when you're looking for a race for your horse. You're not going to get the ideal race all the time, so you have to make some concessions and put them in a little tougher than you might want to. There is a race coming up March 12th. It's a very unusual race. It's not for Calbreds only, so it's going to be tough competition. But this is a 1.25 mile turf race for maidens. You almost never see a race going that long for maidens. But we've got one coming up, and we're going to enter that race. It's also just 3 weeks after her last race, which is perfect timing. The longer the race, the more the weight carried makes a difference. We want to use apprentice jockey Emily Ellingwood for this race, but in order for her to ride turf races, she has to win one more dirt race. Hopefully she'll get that done in the next 2 weeks, and we can use her and get a 7-pound weight advantage. So your horse is in excellent condition. The changes we're making are moving us in the right direction. We hope to have her really ready to go and get an improved performance in this next race at 1.25 miles. So wish us luck. Keep your fingers crossed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us in the racing club, and good luck at the races.